Hello, fabulous Aries. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of April 2015, General Focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. Last month, I told you that this was going to be an important month for you, and here we are. Definitely a big month, an important month at that, and that is thanks to, on the one hand, an eclipse taking place in your opposite sign, and second, a new moon taking place late in your sign. And what I mean by late in your sign is it's what astrologers call an anorectic degree. What that means it is at the very late degrees or points or steps, if you will, of your sign. So it tends to be a place where the energy of your sign is most potent and the potential to experience real change that suggests strong beginnings, the kind of beginnings that will resonate as right for you and your spirit, become that much more likely. So as I said, an eclipse in your opposite sign, that is a really, really big deal. That's going to speak to your connections with other people and your partnerships as well. Now, I will speak about this more in the love-focused horoscope. Really important month in the area of love for lots of Aries out there. But in the general focused horoscope, because this has to do with partnership, this has to do with our one-on-one alliances with other people, yes, there is that element of love, but there's also an element of the people we align with in order to bring about our very best, in order to grow. And that includes professionally as well. And so where it is that you have created these alliances, it's going to be these very areas that are going to ask for evolution. That's what this eclipse is screaming. Evolution. Things will get real. Things are going to get honest. And if you are willing to embrace that honesty, it will lead you to relationships, to connections, to partnerships that are more honest and are based in something truly strong and solid than what you've known before. But if you've been engaged in some sort of connection that hasn't been rooted in real transparency and a real solid understanding of the roles that are involved here and the expectations that are involved here, that's when things can really change as things come to light. This is an eclipse. Eclipses are like full moons. This is a lunar eclipse, so it's like a full moon, but it is 20 to 30 times more powerful. And the way that you experience an eclipse will depend largely on your level of consciousness. So if you've been aware that some of your relationships, some of your alliances, haven't been going so great, you've been sort of pushing some things under the rug, or you've been feeling like, I don't know if this person's being completely honest with me, then when things do sort of come out in the open, when those important conversations are had, it's not going to come as a complete surprise. Rather, it'll come more as a relief. Like, okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness what needed to be said has been said, and now I can move forward understanding myself more. Now we can move forward and decide if we're going to move forward together with this joint venture that we have. However, if you are a person who isn't necessarily thinking along those lines, just sort of taking life a little bit more immediately, a little bit more literally, then yes, you may find yourself very surprised at this time by what is revealed and by really sort of what hasn't been said being put out there very clearly and very bluntly. And it's going to be up to you to take ownership for your part in the after effect. So this eclipse is taking place in the first days of the month. So it is the first part of the month where it is going to be other people that are highlighted. Go with the flow. This eclipse is speaking with Uranus, speaking with Pluto, speaking with Jupiter. It may seem that things that are taking place aren't so great, but trust me, on the other side, you will realize that this is a long time coming, and you will realize that this moment needs to happen for you to not only experience more empowered relations and relationships, business partnerships in particular, alliances in particular, but also so that you can really come to understand what you really want to do. What do you really want to do? Who do you know yourself to be? What seeds do you desire to plant that you're committed to seeing to fruition? That is what will be revealed. So allow whatever needs to play out, play out. Lots of it is going to be really karmic, I gotta say. There's a very karmic element to this. Lots of learning, lots of you being put on a path of a higher purpose, put on a path towards greater love and greater wisdom, even if it isn't apparent in the immediacy of the challenging emotions. Trust that path, because before the month is out, you will experience not only an exhale, but a real sense of clarity as to where your power is and where you're going to direct it and how it is that you're going to make amazing things happen for you. So you have the power. Trust your power. It's easy to get lost in the drama of another person in the early part of the month. You don't need to allow that to happen. Stay connected to yourself and trust the occurrences that are taking place, because they are leading you not only to self-knowledge, but real beginnings that have been long time overdue, that will feel really right in your spirit. And it will lead you to plant some seeds that are very close to your heart as you understand what you really want. You're planting seeds close to the heart that will reap some really wonderful and very rewarding fruit once we get you further down the road, specifically 6 months from now. So 6 months from now is when a lot of the things you plant now will reap really wonderful reward. Trust yourself, trust inspiration, and trust your circumstance. They're all leading you to a place of empowerment and leading you to manifest amazing things that I do believe you will like very much.